well, I don't want to sound as if I'm sort of showing my age, but I've always liked vinyl, the feel of it, the sound of it, and the fact you can actually look at the artwork. When you download an MP3, sure, it's easy, it's quick, but where's the art? Where's the love? That's what's being celebrated here at the Best Art Vinyl 2015 Awards. 50 albums picked out for their artwork are being looked at here. They've been voted for by the public, and one will be walking away with the award tonight. It's the 10th year of Best Art Vinyl, and what a year, because last year it was a 64% increase in vinyl sales, a huge jump in the number of vinyl albums being purchased, millions upon millions. It's huge. And joining me now is the man who started this all, Andrew Heaps. And it started, I believe, Andrew, from very humble beginnings, Spitalfields Market, no less.
It was Spitalfields Market 10 years ago. Very cold, I remember it well. So, yeah, we started all that then. And I basically invented a picture frame that I wanted people to enjoy for record covers. Started there, and now, 10 years on, we've been doing this award, which is there to celebrate the best record cover designs of the year.
Can you just show us this frame for 1 second, just to get an idea? It's an incredible sort of installation behind us, and I'm a bit nervous when you start leaning in.
It's just a little touch at the top, opens out, take the record out, and drop it in so you can still access the vinyl and play it on your record player. So simple as that. So we called it Play and Display, quite simply, and that's what it does. So yeah.
And in the 10 years, you've had some very prestigious winners. Tom York has won in the past. Last year, Royal Blood took the award, and it's been growing year after year, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think the way we look at it is it grows each year with the quality and the number of votes that we get as well. But it's very much an award to celebrate the designers, because I think they're sometimes the unsung heroes of the music industry. We see these wonderful things, we buy the pictures that are then on our T-shirts. But these guys very rarely get some recognition. So I think tonight is part of celebrating that there is, some fantastic artwork out there and fantastic artists doing it. So it's great.
Was there ever a period in this 10-year history you thought, oh my gosh, we might not actually be able to continue because of the growth of streaming and the seeming death of the physical record?
It was pretty much when we started, because when we started back in 2005, sales of vinyl records were at their absolute lowest. So we've seen a massive increase since then. We now have over 200,000 customers who have our frames in the UK. So they have become, if you like, this new market, buying vinyl, wanting to enjoy the artwork, because when you're going to spend £20 on a record, why not have a beautiful piece of artwork like this lovely Tame Impala record there? You pay your £20, let's have some art as well.
And how, I mean, out of these 50 here, there is one in particular, I just believe it's just down there. It's Icky Blossom, I believe. It's somewhat different.
Yeah, this is actually a 3D version, which is absolutely fantastic. Obviously, you need the 3D glasses for it to work, but it's absolutely fantastic. It's from the front, it's 3D, the inner sleeves, the back, it's all 3D. And I think what was really exciting this year is we might never have come across such a fantastic sleeve design, but the way we did the awards this year is we went out to the previous year's winners from the past 10 years. They chose the nominations this year, obviously along with us as well, but it's created something that's really exciting. So there's all sorts of different styles in there, as you can see from the display we have here.
And what do you think makes a great album cover, though? Because you look back at some of the albums in the 70s and the 80s, the likes of Pink Floyd, maybe Grace Jones, and they have very striking sort of images and ideas. So what is it, do you think, makes for an interesting artwork now, piece of album artwork now?
I mean, it has to sell what's inside. At the end of the day, it's an artist. They have a view on what they want to create. They work with the designers. But the great artwork tells a bit of a story. You think of the energy in London Calling of, Paul Simonon smashing the bass. It's all captured in that record. But also, I think it's the added content, the inner sleeves, making reference back to London Calling. I remember looking and reading the lyrics and all the lovely black and white photographs that were done in there as well. So it's all that added content, which is fantastic as well. And a lot of these do have added content. A lot of them up there are double records, gatefold. They've got all sorts of extra booklets and stuff in. So it's great. Yeah.
And what do you ascribe the growth in vinyl sales to? Why do you think people are more than ever now purchasing vinyl? The biggest I think last year was the greatest sales in 21 years.
It's going to be huge once all the figures start coming out. There's a lot to do with the fact that we now have 200,000 customers. They want to put something on the wall in these frames. That's a lot of people, and those people, they want contemporary stuff. They go and see Royal Blood live. They're pumped up. They love that band, and they go down to the record shop, and for 20 quid, they've got that fantastic piece of artwork by Dan Hillier on there. It's affordable art.